Have you ever noticed how some people wear fast fashion and look like they stepped out of a luxury magazine? Meanwhile, we spend a fortune and don't get the same effect? Yeah, I spent years making this mistake. I thought I needed expensive pieces to look elegant until I discovered the secret isn't in the price tag. Today, I'm going to show you 6 specific pieces that transform any basic look into something completely sophisticated. And look, piece number 6 is so powerful that it literally changes the energy of your entire outfit. Everyone will think you invested a fortune in your wardrobe. So stick with me until the end, because these tips are going to completely change the way you put together your looks. Piece 1, tailored blazer. Let's start with the piece I consider the #1 investment, the tailored blazer. And look, when I say tailored, it doesn't need to be some $1,000 blazer, okay? It could be from Target, H&M, even Shein. What matters here is the cut. You know that blazer that sits crooked on the shoulders, with sleeves bunching up and looking like you borrowed it from your dad's closet? So that's what completely destroys any attempt at elegance. A poorly fitted blazer screams cheap from a mile away, even if it cost a lot. Now, when you get the fit right, my God, it's transformative. A well-cut blazer structures the body, improves your posture, and instantly gives that vibe of, this woman knows what she's doing. Literally, you could be wearing a basic $10 t-shirt underneath and nobody will notice. So here are my practical tips. First, the blazer shoulders need to end exactly where your shoulder ends. Not before, not after. Second, the sleeve has to hit the wrist bone. And third, the ideal length is at the hip line or just below. If you need to get a simple alteration at the tailor, it's so worth it. Sometimes it's $20 or $30 that transforms an $80 piece into something that looks like it costs $400. And the color? Go for black, navy, or camel for maximum versatility. These colors go with everything and always convey seriousness and elegance. And since we're talking about pieces that transform your look, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Every week, I bring tips like this to help you build a smart wardrobe without spending a fortune. Now, let's move to piece number 2. Piece 2, midi, dress in straight or wrap cut. Now comes a piece that I swear changed my life. The midi dress in a straight or wrap cut. And you know why? Because it solves that I have nothing to wear drama in literally 30 seconds. The problem is that we're always buying those super short, trendy little dresses full of cutouts and details. And then we don't know where to wear them. Either it's too dressy to go to the grocery store or too casual for an event. You get the dilemma? The midi dress, especially in a straight or wrap cut, is the definition of effortless sophistication. It elongates the silhouette, hides what needs to be hidden, and always looks more expensive than it really is. It's that piece that works for Sunday lunch, at work, at a daytime wedding. Here's how to wear it. Choose fabrics with good drape, like viscose or crepe. Run from those super shiny fabrics or ones with that too synthetic look. And about colors, neutral tones, or classic prints like polka dots or stripes are absolute staples. The final trick? Pair it with minimalist accessories. A delicate necklace, a structured bag, a low-heeled sandal, or a flat. Done. $1 million look with a penny investment. Piece 3, tailored pants. And speaking of tailoring, I can't help but mention tailored pants. This piece is practically magic, guys. It takes any sloppy look and instantly transforms it into something chic. You know those days when you have zero inspiration? Tailored pants plus basic white tee plus white sneakers equals impeccable look. Sounds too simple to be true, but it works. Tailored pants have this power to elevate any combination. The big mistake I see everyone making is buying those super tight pants or way too baggy, thinking it'll look stylish. It won't. Tailored pants need to have a straight or slightly relaxed fit with perfect fit at the waist and length. The hem should lightly touch the shoe, creating that clean, elongated line. Look for substantial fabrics that don't wrinkle easily. Those pants that after half an hour of sitting get 1,000 creases, they don't look polished at all, no matter how much you paid for them. And do you already have tailored pants in your wardrobe? Tell me in the comments what's your go-to piece for looking elegant. I love reading about your experiences. Piece 4, cashmere sweater. Now let's talk about a piece that looks expensive just by looking at it. The cashmere sweater. And look, before you think, but cashmere is so expensive, hold on. There are several fast fashion brands that make versions in cashmere blend or similar fabrics that are super affordable. The sweater is that piece that brings comfort and elegance at the same time. You know that old money vibe of quiet luxury? The cashmere sweater is that. It has a soft texture, a perfect drape, and never looks sloppy. The difference between a regular sweater and one that looks expensive is in the details. It can't have those little thread pulls, needs to have well-made seams, and especially the fabric can't pill easily. Even in fast fashion ones, choose those with a softer touch and less fuzzy appearance. Wear it with dark wash jeans for a casual chic look, or over a dress shirt with the collar points showing. Super elegant. And the color palette? Camel, gray, beige, black, and navy are safe investments. Are you enjoying the tips? Then don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on the video. This helps me so much to keep bringing content like this to you. And now let's go to piece number 5. Piece 5, white cotton shirt. Guys, if there's one mandatory piece in the wardrobe of any woman who wants to look elegant, it's the white cotton shirt. I know. Seems too basic, right? But that's exactly where its power lies. A well-cut white shirt in quality cotton is the definition of timeless elegance. It never goes out of style, never looks dated, and always gives that impression of care and sophistication. The problem is that many people buy any transparent white shirt that shows everything underneath with thin fabric that wrinkles just from looking at it. Then, it really doesn't work. The ideal white shirt needs to have fabric substantial enough to not be see-through, with structured cut and impeccable seams. My golden tip, look for shirts with at least 97% cotton. Test the fabric in the store. It needs to have body, you know? None of that thin jersey. And about the fit, prefer slightly fitted or straight cuts. Nothing too baggy that looks like pajamas. How to wear it? A million ways. Tucked into high-waisted pants, looks super elegant. With rolled up sleeves and the last button unbuttoned looks casual chic. Tied at the waist over a dress becomes an improvised vest. The possibilities are endless. Tell me, do you have that perfect white shirt or are you still looking? Comment here. And if you have tips on where to find good white shirts, share with us too. Piece 6, classic trench coat. And we've arrived at piece number 6, the one I promised would surprise you, the classic trench coat. Guys, this piece is transformative. Doesn't matter what you're wearing underneath, could literally be a sweatshirt and leggings. When you put on a trench coat, you automatically look like one of those super put together, elegant and stylish women. The trench coat has an incredible history. It was born as a military piece and became an icon of elegance. And you know the best part? Nowadays, there are affordable trenches everywhere. The secret is choosing the right cut. Look for a midi-length trench, calf length or slightly above, in classic beige, khaki, or black. The fabric can be basic gabardine, doesn't need to be that expensive English waterproof. What matters is that it has the classic details. Wide collar, belt tied at the waist, big pockets, and those shoulder straps. When you throw a trench over any look, done. You've created that Parisian vibe, European movie feel of a woman who travels and knows the world. It's pure cinema, and it works both in cold weather and in spring/fall. So look at what we discovered today. You don't need to spend a fortune to look elegant and sophisticated. With these 6 strategic pieces, tailored blazer, midi dress, tailored pants, cashmere sweater, white shirt, and trench coat, you build a wardrobe foundation that will always work. The secret was never the price tag, but rather the fit, the quality of fabrics, and how you combine the pieces. With these strategies, you can create incredible looks using fast fashion and looking like you invested way more. If you like these tips, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Next week, I'm bringing a special video about how to combine these 6 pieces to create 20 different looks. You won't want to miss it. And tell me in the comments, which of these 6 pieces do you already have and which will be your next purchase? I love hearing about your journey. Big kiss and see you in the next video.